Good morning, everybody. It's good to be here. Scott McClellan. I work for HEB, but I'm here today on behalf of Charles Butt. You know, I think last week we saw with the storm the weather at its worst in Houston, but I think with regard to the people of Houston, we saw the people of Houston at their best. And the narrative, I think, of this storm is going to be that people came out in masses to help their fellow humans and to really recover from this storm. And one of the people that we have tremendous respect and admiration for is J.J. Watt. J.J. really stepped up and took action, and he didn't wait for someone to come and bail out Houston. And I think that's the story about Houstonians in general, was we didn't wait for someone to come in and help us out. But in particular, what J.J. did, and from that first video where he said, I'd like to raise $200,000, and 20 minutes later, he realized he had to up the game, and today he's sitting at $20 million. Well, our owner, Charles Butt, who really is the beacon of our company and does so many good things within the state of Texas to make it a better state to live in, whether it's selling groceries or helping communities become better, today has announced that he will make a donation of $5 million to the J.J. Watt Foundation, which will take the total from $20 million to over $25 million. So Winnell Herron, who is our Group Vice President of Public Affairs.
Stand in front of the podium.
Okay, good. Okay. We'd like to donate this to you, JJ, to help your good efforts, and we're so impressed that you're committed to giving it to the end users, those who are in need, and in a spirit of sense of urgency, let's go fix this city. So thank you very much.
Thanks, JJ, for all that you do for Houston, Texas, and the U.S. We're proud of you, and we're proud to be a partner with you in helping rebuild Houston and the Gulf Coast.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Sure. Good.
Obviously, this has been an incredible disaster for our city, for everybody involved. But like Scott just said, the shining light through all of this has been the people, has been the response, has been the resiliency of not only Houston, but people around the world showing their support, showing their help. And to Mr. Charles Butt and everybody at HEB, a donation of $5 million is truly incredible. I mean, it is, there are no words to describe when people step to the plate like that, especially somebody here in our home city, to show that type of leadership and to show that type of commitment. So I can't thank you guys enough for everything. I can't say enough as to what's happened over the past week and a half. Since we started with a goal of $200,000 to where we are today, this will put us a couple $100,000 shy of $27 million. It's hard to say it without even really. I mean, it's unbelievable. So I can't thank everybody enough. Please keep donating. Please keep sharing. I'm going to keep this thing open until September 15th, Friday, September 15th at 5 p.m. Obviously, at which point I'm going to make sure that I do everything I can to get this money out to the people of Houston and the surrounding areas, the Gulf Coast. I want to make sure that everybody understands that those areas that have been affected are included. Rockport, Port Aransas, Beaumont, all those areas are included in what I'm trying to do. I've been meeting with organizations, I've been meeting with people, I've been meeting with boots on the ground here in Houston, because the whole point of all this was to raise as much money as we could to help people in Houston, to make sure that the money doesn't go anywhere else, that it stays here in Houston, and that's what I'm working to do. Like I said a while ago, I'm taking my time. I'm making sure I do it right. The biggest piece of advice I've gotten from everybody who's handled disaster relief is take your time, gather all the knowledge you can, and do it right. And so that's what I'm doing. I've learned an immense amount in the last few days. I'm going to learn an immense amount moving forward. And I just want you to know that I am taking my time to do it the right way. So with that, I will open it up for any questions you guys have. And there's still a football game to be played, so I'm very focused on that as well.